Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another video on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TMNT Mirage running for issue number 28. So, in the through we saw Mikey get some help from the triceratons and is able to breathe the air, but now they're being forced to leave. Don and Raph, they track down an alien, and Leo's in the Bell Nexus and has come encountered with the Shredder. So yeah, let's get into this one. Let's go. Hey Rick. Rob, how's it going? You wanna go? Yeah, I wanna need some coffee. Let's go to Delos. Mama, drinking. Mama. What? What the heck? Huh? My bike? Yeah! Unbelievable. What is it, Leonardo? Why do you... I'll explain in just a few words, George. Anyway, right now I think that rampaging beast is what we should be worrying about. And I can sort out the rest of this mystery later. If we survive. Yeah! Well struck. Now I can get to do this. But you leave me with no choice. Phew. Hope there are a lot more of these things in this place. You have a little to fear on that account, stranger. Eh? What? You just thought and slew was a Morgon 3, a transformed one. A common forest beast which had the misfortune to drink of the waters of passage and be changed. Yes, perhaps even your own stranger. It is said that the transformed are dawn to those who mistake passage into the Bell Nexus, crave the waters that change them into monsters. Personally, I find that hard to believe. You fight good, showman. Thanks. We fight again sometime, eh? Maybe in tournament next time. Oh, okay. Heh. That Torok has quite a grip, does he not? You can say that again. He nearly broke my finger when he shook my hand. Druid, what the hell just happened? Why, a fine bout, my friend. These warriors you contested with are members of a Chalanian, one of many free-ranging groups seeking to remain informal competition. Potentially a pretty lethal way to get in some practice, I'd say. Only because you're not accustomed to the ways of Bell Nexus, stranger. The ways of a Chalaka can be rough indeed, but rarely amount to mortal combat. You. Keep your distance, Saki, or I'll... Leonardo, no need for that. Saki? Who is Saki? Why do you bristle so, warrior? We have never met before. But, if you are just friends, then I suspect you could be mine as well. And I hope so too. Leonardo, I'd like to formally introduce you to one of the Bell Nexus' finest. Oroku Yoshi, also sometimes known as the Shredder. Oroku Yoshi? Ood. Thank you. I don't usually do dental work on other species, but the commanders insisted, and I have to admit, it's good practice for me. Right. Excuse me, Doc. I have to take Turtle to a bridge. Guess that's my cue. Thanks for the new tripper. Don't forget to floss. Follow me, Turtle. Dude, my name's Mikey. You want me to call you Triceraton? No, sorry, Mike. Alien gestures are uncommon aboard a Triceraton military vessel. And interspecies social protocols are not a big part of our commando training. And I can see that. So what's this gizmo? It's a quick shaft into ship transport. Huh, like a turtle boat lift in Star Trek. Eh? Never mind. Wow, that's quick. Commander Turozuk. Mike. On a first name basis now, reason. That's all. Return to your duties. Yes, sir. Welcome, Makashalo, to the Commando Center of the Combat Cruise, Katazuk. One of the sharpest horns in the Triceraton military. Crew complements on 58. Multi-factor light speed drive. Full array of beam and projectile weaponry. And one of the only 7 prime level stealth ships in the fleet. the only kind of ship which could have plucked us off that stride-drone planet without being noticed. Cool, thanks for that by the way. Get me out of that hole, I mean. Plus, you know, the new teeth and the food and such, but But I kind of have a feeling like when you want to get out of the frying pan and find out that you just dropped into a fire. Frying pan? An earth? I don't no doubts. But I think I understand. It sounds similar to what I was saying of the shield onto the horns, but perhaps you should not waste time worrying about it. After all, you now have good food to eat and no triceratons guards to brutalize you. I don't think I don't appreciate that, but our experiences with you guys, with triceratons, haven't exactly been smooth sailing. Still, you're probably right. No point in stirring now. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. But I gotta tell you, I'm not really looking forward to where you're going. Where are we going? Our destination is here, roughly 60 light years away. The Triceraton homeworlds, where you have an appointment with the High Council and the Prime Leader. Great. Is Zaramon still Prime Leader? No. He was deposed not too long after a very public debacle with you and your brothers, and the Triceraton All-Stars in the Tri-Sports arena. Zaramon lost much political capital with several powerful factions in the Republic after it was shown that his actions had led to loss of a potential invaluable military asset, Professor Honeycutt, the Futurtoid, and his knowledge or transmit technology. You know, I'm kinda surprised, but after all this time, you guys haven't figured out this whole transmit thing yourselves. I mean, you've got all these faster than light ships, blasts and stuff. We've come close several times, but there are forces in the galaxy dedicated to the proposition that the Triceratons Republic must not be allowed to obtain or develop a transmat. Forces led by the damn Utroms. Whenever we get close to finishing a research project which promises to reveal the secrets of teleportation, somehow the laboratory is blown up, all of the researchers are assassinated, their records destroyed or corrupted. Though it has never been conclusively proven, but we suspect that the Utroms have infiltrated our ranks, but with assassins disguised in their indistinguishably clever exoskeletons as Triceratons, visually indistinguishable from the real thing. That doesn't sound like the Utroms, I know. I mean, they can be really annoying sometimes, but they're a peaceful species. That is what they would like the galaxy to believe. And as much as I despise little slugs, it is in general probably true, but there is a covert element of the Utrom government with a darker edge, one which we believe is known as the Utrom secrecy. They carry out those tasks which the majority of Utroms would rather not know about. They are fanatics, dedicated to the continued existence and harmony of their species, mainly through the monopoly of the matter of teleportation tech. However, I'd rather not dwell on such unpleasantries at the moment. Rather, I'd like to thank you. Me? You're welcome, I guess, but thank me for what? Two things, really. First, your new news about Azulk. We agree that he is dead, but at least we know that know what happened to him. Right. And I hope sometime you'll fill me in on why old Zulk was so important to you. I mean, he was a great guy and gave me his life to give me a chance to save my shell, but in time you will know. Second, I thank you for your brothers as well for inspiration. Huh? What do you mean? Your battle in the arenas years ago is now nearly legendary among my people. I can't think of any other non-Triceraton fighters who have found such favour in the general population. There is even an animated hologram for the young ones, Savage Shellians, also like that, based on you four. Truly, your victory over what at the time seemed to be overwhelming odds was shocking and edifying. Okay, so what did it inspire you to do? It inspired this. Whoa. Cease practice, troops, and fall in. Yes, sir. At ease, all of you. Now, do you see? I think so. You know, when I first met you guys, I thought you were a bit smaller than the typical Triceratons. No offense. None taken. In fact, it is a point of pride with us. Your ordinary Triceraton warrior in the past, actually today as well, has relied on bulk and brute strength to overwhelm his opponent. And it has worked well, for the most part, but when you lightweights defended our best warriors in arena, some of us realised that size and power aren't everything. Thus, this unit was created by me. I suspect that most triceratons look alike to you, but for that reason and the fact that our initial interaction years ago was brief and took place in the heat of battle, I'll not blame you for not recognizing me. It was during your flight from the arena when you were fighting your way through the transport ships. I was one of the guards you and your brothers encountered. This was the result of that meeting. One of your blasters shots hit me in the eye, and even though it was on stun setting, the direct hit destroyed my eye's optic nerves. Jeez, sorry, I guess, but you guys kidnapped us, you know? As I recall, it was you four who stowed away to board a Triceraton vessel. Oh, yeah, that's right, but we did it to help our pal Professor Honeycutt, and him you did kidnap, and then you forced us to fight to the death in that crazy arena. Actually, that was only because Honeycutt refused to cooperate, but I suspect we could go back and forth on this for hours. Suffice it to say, I regretted losing the eye, even though the cybernetic replacement is more than adequate. But what I do not regret was the way you and your brothers opened up for us. The warrior here represents an important one, might even say vital element of the future of the Republic's fighting forces. We have carefully studied all the visual records from your arena battle, as well as the fragmentary vid recorded from the security cameras, which captured your escape, and we have developed an entire school of combat based on what we learnt. A fighting system which, unlike previous forms of Triceraton martial arts, does not depend on overwhelming strength. We call it Tija Yahasu, which in the ancient tongue means soft kill. Cool name. Excuse me, Commander. Speak Zong. Sir, can this really be one of the famed turtle warriors? He looks so small and weak. Sometimes, Zong, I wonder why I kept you in this unit. The whole point of our training is to prove the size and strength are not ultimate attributes of an effective warrior. Besides, Mikey has recently been in a Sarterdon prison, ill-treated and ill-fed for many weeks. He is not at his best, obviously. Now, wait just a minute. Still, I find it hard to believe. Hey, would you like a little object lesson? Mikey Zong has a very big mouth. You don't have to. No, Tazuk. I've had enough of being pushed around. Maybe I'm not in tip-top form, but I can let this insult pass. Very well, but it will be sparring only, no actual combat, and I will stop it if I see that this is going too far. Fair enough. So, empty hands or weapons? Your choice. I'll go for weapons. As you wish. Pick something from the rack. Lots to choose from. Hey, come to daddy. Ha! For 2 sticks. A poor choice, turtle. Against my Zagrig, I call it the Fool Beater. Yeah. I've heard it all before. And from guards a lot more unconscious than you. Okay, that didn't make much sense, but who cares? Let's get it on. So, that was slightly interesting. I think Leonardo's stuff with Oroku Yoshi is interesting. I think it might be a bit hard to get used to saying his name. But interesting to see where that goes. Even the Michelangelo stuff, again, I mean, what I've been saying in the last past few issues is saying about, it's interesting to see where it's going, but at the same time it's a bit boring. I'm interested to see who the new Prime Leader is. I sort of hope it's Traximus, but other than that, I still just don't really care too much at this point. But at the same time, interesting to see where it does go. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you do like something, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.